March 11th, 2020. Now this video is called Mutant Boston Fern. Now today is the 9th anniversary of Fukushima. Got a lot of other things that are in the news, but just don't forget that the largest nuclear power station in the world has been leaking for 9 years. It's still in its infancy, and it probably will continue leaking forever. Now, it's kind of funny that the leaks at Fukushima won't cancel the Olympics in Tokyo, but probably the coronavirus will. So this is a Boston fern that I found a couple years ago at a greenhouse, and I thought it was interesting. Now, I don't think this is a variety. It could be, but I doubt it, because I've never seen a Boston fern do this before. Now, every frond on this plant ends up kind of like splitting and turning into all these masses of fronds. It's all, now this is what I started with. This is the leaves kind of fell off because of I think they dried out last year. But usually it only stays one and continues. But look at how it ended up splitting there. And then it goes and grows and splits there. Then it split again. It just always just continues to split. Now it's a perfect example of what I call genetic blasphemy. Now I'm going to rip off one of these so I could show you. Now why it doesn't split at the beginning, I don't know. But it takes a little while, and then boom, 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 boom. Boom. Split. Split, 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 split. It's pretty wild. Now, the code on this, I don't know. This is definitely not normal, because Boston ferns or any ferns just don't do this. I don't know why it's doing it, but definitely the genetic code has been scrambled. There is an error in it, and it's just another candidate for the mutant garden. Now, there's got to be some out there that you guys are finding. Maybe upload your own videos and show us how bad it is. But some people say this is fear-mongering. These are supposed to be like 1 in a million. These, like, if it's 1 in a million, I am one lucky person to be finding these left and right. I just don't think people are looking for them as much as I am. You could kind of say I'm obsessed with it. But these are very unusual. Now the dilemma would be is, are you supposed to cull the genes? Because the spores obviously are going to carry this trait. And instead of 1, you're going to have maybe 1,000. And then from that 1,000, you might have 10,000. So the gene pool, it kind of ends up being corrupt. So I don't know if it's right or wrong to be keeping these mutants and allowing these spores and seeds to get out into nature, but it already is a decaying paradise, so what does it really matter, I guess. So I'll show you more of them. Look at, they're just all over the place. This one is at its infancy. But they just keep growing and keep splitting. It's a hanging basket. it still is part of creation. But if you think about what's our creation turning into, it's turning into a mutant garden. This is not the way life was meant to be. These are plant cancers. And if it's happening to plants, what's happening to humans? This is genetic blasphemy. This is misguided mitosis. This is crushing chromosomes. So, there you go. Another mutant. And if it's happening to plants, what's happening to humans? This is genetic blasphemy. This is misguided mitosis. This is crushing chromosomes. So, there you go. Another mutant. If it's happening to plants, what's happening to